Hello and welcome. My name's Derek. I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a What's Sold video. Stop the music. So I went live last night for putting the stuff away. So it was like a 3-hour stream. Got all the stuff put away in probably like 2 hours. Had a few people stick around, ask some questions throughout, which is nice. Do that. Chatted a bit. So that's something that I'm going to do Sundays after 6 o'clock p.m. I'll set up and I'll have the stuff ready to be put away, and then I'll just stream on Sundays at after 6 Eastern, and just try to talk and answer some more questions that way. So that box that I just had right here, that's box 21. So it's a new box for CD. So I have to shift some boxes around, take one from each one, kind of move them around, but easy enough. But this is a What's Sold video. Some things I already have because I was putting the stuff away. So these books right here were recently listed, so they weren't put away. A couple of them at least. All right, so first for sales is this Repent or Else. So this was another book that was just on the pile ready to get put away. So I had it listed no more than, I don't even think, a week. I probably paid $1, maybe give or take, but this one is 28. These here, someone came in with, so they were listed at $62. They came in for 50. They asked for me to send them another offer because I guess the first one expired, whichever. So I sent them a different offer for $50. It's going international, but these for 50. I mean, I paid, I want to say it was $1 at Value World. So that one's a little bulkier, right? So I should have plenty of different size boxes, like smaller boxes, that'll fit in just fine. All right, let's get into these other ones. 3-6 Mafia. That's a good sale. Hypnotize. Is that what it is? Yep. 3-6 Mafia. Hypnotize. Camp something. $55. So this one was the highest priced sale, except for, actually, I think this one right here might even be the one that just came in. No. Oh, that's why, because it's still on airplane mode. So when I hit refresh, it didn't come up. $18. There we go. It's 18 sales for $5.89. There's a couple international in there, so that drives that down quite a bit. No, that one is Mud Puddle TV, which I believe is in a different. I didn't look, but I believe it's in a different box. All right, then we have this Małomi, Polsku, Bisko Karolak, Polish. Learn Polish language from 1966. And it's a Learn Polish book. So I didn't have this one for long. $30. 30. All right, go get another book. One of these. I haven't sold one of these in a long time. I will take the sale though. All right, this is Down the Hill: Descent into Double Murder. So I still have 5 of these left. This one is $10.50. So they're listed like $14, $15. Someone came in at $10.50, and this is kind of something that I mentioned with in live, and a lot of resellers know I've had this for a while, and I've got 5. I probably had 10, and someone comes in with an offer for $10.50. I've had them for a couple of years, so $10.50 is still profit. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to take it because it's another one of those things that are just gone. Got to get another book. Graded German readers. So we have like some sort of language theme going on. It's in English and German. Well, at least this one page right here. But this is books 1 to 5. $26. D44. This is Blood. It's just the disc and this case. 31. Bill Nye. D38. These are 2 on the side. These 2 Bill Nye. 24. So I don't find a lot of them. Some of them are quite a bit more. These 2 are just enough. And buoyancy and rivers and streams, right? So they have something to do with each other. Water. C43. Urea Heap. Urea Heap. 24. So in case anyone hasn't made it out, so this has been going for 8 minutes. It's about that time. So I started this at about 8:30, a little bit after 8:30. Get this package, get the video up and posted. And as soon as it shows that it's uploaded to YouTube servers, that's when I can close the computer down and head on out. I want to, but I don't want to. Go to Avon. But it is Monday. It's supposed to be about 50 degrees. Right now, it's like 25. It's 23. I don't think I even have the weather app on this one. I can just type in weather. 21. It's showing it's supposed to be high at 35 by what? No, well, it's supposed to be like 50 degrees today. I mean, I don't mind the 35 and sunny. I might just go, because it's going to be 50 to 60s, upwards of this week. And that's the next, so that's the 10 days, basically 50s and 60s. I might just go up to like Beulah or something today, and then just save Avon for another day. And don't forget, daylight saving is coming up this coming Sunday. So you get that extra hour of daylight back. All right, this Lords of the Underground, 15. All right, so that saves a little bit of time, a little bit of pressure. I wanted to go out to Avon with it, being nice, and I guess since it is a longer route, and regardless, basically when I would leave, I wouldn't be back until 7, 8 o'clock. Which, I know how to drive in the dark. It's just if you drive for a while, you're like, if I don't have to, I'm just not gonna. And if you've been on this channel a while, you know that there's a lot of times I'm just not going to drive because I just don't want to. So I did get a few things done this weekend. There's still some other, slowly every like some days and weekend days, I'm trying to get a smaller chunk of stuff done. I don't like attack a whole bunch of stuff at once. It's like this apartment down here could be completely reorganized in the span of one day. I'm not going to do it that way because we're still breathing here, right? We're still around. We can still move and all that. It's not like this place is a disaster, but and with eBay and the small confines of here, you have to be selective on how you keep stuff organized. So I got to get this tape, T5, Joe Higgs. So I left that door open long enough, and I heard it before even the crossing arms came down. So it was quite a ways down. And I kept that door open for a couple minutes. A couple minutes after I just said it's freaking 20 degrees outside. You're welcome. So this Joe Higgs seal cassette, 24. Blu-ray. All right, this Blu-ray Stitches. Sealed, 18. Rothschild. Choice Barack Obama DVD, D44. All right, D44. 16. So let me know if you think that bread and butter and whatever lower value things don't add up. Let me know. That if you're making money, even though it could be $2, $3, $5, $8 each sale, let me know that all of that doesn't add up. Oh, well, if you made 8 there and 12 there and 6 there, they don't add up. They are the same thing as equal to 0. It all freaking adds up. If you're getting rid of something, and if you're making profit, making your money back, or even negative money, and that negative money is more than what you paid for the item, that's still more profit. If you paid $3 and ultimately you're out $1, you made $2 back from that $3. You didn't make a total profit, but you got more money back. Not saying that that's what's happening here, but I always love that. Hey, you're not making any money on those $3. Well, it does add up, but with physical media, it does not take a whole lot of time. So this is Barney's, and this might be it. That is not it. Well, I'm looking in 24 when I should be looking in 47. All right, this Barney's. Sleepy Time Songs. BMG. Back. Back artwork and disc only. No front artwork. $24. So, if you're not new here, then you understand the math and the principle and the profits with physical media and how much I pay. So even if something sells for $9, $8, $7, you still make a little something. Make a little something. For the most part. Almost all the time with a physical media sale, if you got it at $1 and if it sold for $7, you pretty much broke even. 44. had 44 in my hand, moving it, putting it away. Albert Ayer. Albert Ayler. 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 Albert Ayler. $12. So about $12 right there. That's probably, after the product cost, maybe $3, maybe $4. I mean, it's going to vary a little. B32. You got to get a book. So this old-time Polish recipes cookbook, Cleveland, $22. So I was down at Transportation Boulevard at that Goodwill down there. That's Mayfield Heights or Garfield Heights. Garfield, I believe. And right by Rocky River, Valley View. I've done a few videos in the back of that. It's nothing but a big valley in the background and a little bit of the highway on the side. So they didn't have much, right? So I picked this book because I've learned that Polish and Slavic and stuff like that can sell. And I think on Terapeak there was one other sale. Turney Road. That's actually where the long lost store was at. Is on Turney Road Plaza or something. But I think there was one sale, and it was right around $20 or something. So I paid $2.50 for the book. I mean, I sold maybe not even a month later for $22. Sometimes it's got to be, oh look, there's only one sale and it's going to be $2.50. It's like buying a pair of shoes for $2.50 and it not having enough sales. And you're like, I'm gonna put my brain into this one and know, oh well, XYZ that applied here. This book doesn't sell well, but the Polish recipes, that entire theme does. C41. Africa Bombada. Just got that one not too long ago too. Maybe I think it was from that estate sale. Let's see where it's at. If it's right here actually. Africa Bombada. 16. And then C27. Is Commodore Mud Puddle. I just saw it. There it is. All right, so this is for the Commodore CD-TV. What was it called? The Discus? Commodore Amiga. Discus. In this specific game, learning thing, or which have you, $65. Going overseas as well. So the total, whatever they have in it, is probably $100. So after I get this stuff, all of it all packaged up, payout's still going to be $1,000 for the week, which is good. So for the slower, last week was nine and low change. Right, so it's kind of going a little under. So I saw that me listing more put those items out there that then quickly sold. One book, that two stack of books, which has been up for less than a couple weeks. Well, it would have to be a couple weeks because the last time I did a putting stuff away video, that one was, I think, the last one that I put away. That Malmi, the Polish book, that was listed, hadn't been put away yet. So at least in between those two books is $50. That's another $50 in those. And what, that CD, not that one. Not that one. Lords of the Underground. I mean, that's not a whole lot. Whatever it was, $15. But that one hadn't been put away yet. So that's So that just goes with if you're scanning stuff or if you're looking stuff up, and at that time point you see that it has some value and you've made the decision to buy it and you take it home and then you don't list it for 8 months. Getting that new stuff up and listed to zero. I said it in the other video. Your drafts, if they're just sitting there as a draft and they've been there for more than a couple minutes, they're not making money. Unsold are not making money. Death pile's not making money. I don't do a death pile. I don't do drafts, and I don't keep unsolds. I keep selling stuff, and these are the things that I see people doing, and I don't do them. Let's split the premises here. I don't do the drafts. I don't do death piles. I don't do unsolds. And eBay is about 30 hours a week for 100K plus a year. There's things that I do differently because I don't want to have that there because none of those things, well, the stack of stuff that's already sold makes money. But the other three that I mentioned don't make you money. And the only thing that will make you money is if it's listed and at a feasible price. How you price, where you want to put it, that's completely up to you. But I mean, when was the last time you saw one of those sealed Disney Black Diamond VHSs sell for $1 million? Yeah, never. So price it reasonably. I sold plenty of sealed Black Diamond VHSs for $15. That's all they're worth. Unless they're like extreme. Someone's going to be like, oh, no, but that'll add. No, it's not. Don't buy that hype. Go look it up. Go do your own. There are a few that have maybe sold for $1,000 because they were graded. You're not going to find any sales for $1 million or 100,000 or 50,000 or even 5,000 of the Disney Black Diamond, right? So if you price it accordingly, yeah, it should sell for 18, $20, right? All right, so let's going to wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like you saw, like what you learned. Listen. I said it early in previous videos because that was something that I've done quite often, quite frequently. And it goes exactly in line with those three things that I just said. Listen. List, L-I-S-T, everything, E, now, N. Listen. List everything now. Don't have drafts. Don't have unsolds. What those are, boom, go in there, go in your unsold column, do whatever you have to do and get it done. Death pile. The worst you could do with the death pile, well, the worst you could do is just let it sit there. The next thing that's worse that you could do is take the time and at least get the pictures and have those on reserve. That goes contrary, but get the pictures is a step above than just not getting the pictures. Have it on standby. If it's going to take you a while to get to those, but at least you have the pictures done. If you have stuff that needs to be listed that can stand a chance to sell, your best bet is to have it in the listed part category section. Done, work, do it. Listen. Let me think it going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. Those are all free. They help me, help you, so we can keep helping people and learn about physical media and selling it, making good money. All right, appreciate it. Thank you.